WWE NXT has came to an end on this Tuesday evening slash Wednesday early morning. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. Before we even get in to this stuff, this NXT review on 25th of March 2025, I want to address the watch along that we did. I did about 90 minutes. I turned around and said that we were going to be live tonight, basically see how long we could survive. And I tell you what, the only reason I survived 90 minutes was because of you guys, the fans. Alright? That's the God's honest truth. You know what I mean? Everyone that tuned in, I appreciate it because you made me stay longer. I intended, not even joking, to go about 10 minutes. You know what I mean? And I even surpassed Ric Flair, the 60-minute man, baby. I surpassed it. I appreciate all the super chats we both do here on Fog Wrestling, and yeah, it's great seeing how much people, how many people out there actually care about this channel and like our content. That's great. You can always wake up with a smile on your face when you've achieved that. When it comes to YouTube, actually making people entertained, because by God, you're not going to get entertained watching the actual product. Let's begin with. We begin. Vic Joseph, Booker T, Corey Graves. We've got Mike Rome as the ring announcer. Oh yeah. First match. Stephanie Foucault versus Jada Parker. I am recording this at 2:30 in the morning. Bear with me. So yeah. I mean, this match wasn't awful. I do like Jada Parker. I don't mind Stephanie Foucault. But essentially, the match, there's a roll up. Foucault wins. We did see them arriving in the arena earlier in the day. Stephanie Foucault looked much better arriving into the arena earlier in the day than she actually did during the match. But I digress. We then get a bit of a brawl here after the match. You get Fallon Henry, Grace out there. Fatal Influence essentially gags up on Foucault. JCJ hits the free running senton splashes. Yeah. So obviously Fallon Henry will be later on the night challenging for the North American title. But again, it's like, why is the NXT Women's title, which is like the world title, the main one, kicking off the show? I don't know. There's something weird going on. Trick Williams then appears. He says he doesn't hear anything for Javon Evans. And he says at the end of the night, I'm going to lay the SmackDown. I want Obafemi. It's turned me into something else. It's a championship thing, and you wouldn't understand. CM Punk is going to be the first guest on Stephanie's Places. How many times do I need to hype this up, man? I don't care about CM Punk, Steph McMahon. Water under the bridge, this, that. Who cares, man? Seriously? Then backstage, Lash Legend tells Ava she's not happy at Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley are getting a shot for the TNA tag belts, the women belts, the knockouts, whatever. So that's our match for later on tonight. Brilliant. Ricky Saints has an interview. I mean, it was kind of funny. Not Ricky Saints. I mean, it was just your typical Ricky Saints. Sean Spears basically told him, you can go back to that other company, alright? If you don't fucking think you can hang it here. I mean, it looks like these two are going to feud. It's just a fucking, like, D-level match you would have gotten Dynamite, like, 2 or 3 years ago. At the end of the day, Ricky Saints is like, well, I better win. La, la, la. We have burnt every bridge, buddy. Again, just, like, referencing the fact they've burnt bridges in other companies. Who hasn't burnt bridges? Like, if you've left WWE and you're in AEW or vice versa, bridges have been burnt. You know what I mean? Like, bridges do get burnt at the end of the day. We then go to the locker room. We see Tyson Dubois and Tariq Agui. They're poking fun at Ricky Saints. Wesley comes in. He's like, you know what? You're going to realize that he ain't the guy around here anymore. Andre Chase in. He's like, you know what? I'm going to batter him. Sensitive, tough guys. Paige is like, we'll see what's going to happen later on. We then saw the Motor City. Are these two like motoring? I don't know. What's the word? Not motivating. What's that word? Not monitoring. What's that word where not two, but like veterans look after like the young talent? I don't fucking know. The words absolutely escaped me, man. Anyway, Hank and Tank are taking on Tyson Dubois and Tariq Agui. You guessed it. It was wank. Rhymes with Tank. Rhymes with Hank. Wank. And you can take that to the bank. Tyson and Tariq win. Brilliant. Do we care? Not really. But anyway, let's move on before I completely and utterly fall asleep. Stephanie Fakir tells Ava in the tournament, I'm ready to compete. I keep my promise to NXT, home country of Chile. I'm La Primera. Sarah Schreiber backstage interview with Fraxium. This was just fucking shite. These two like bitching at each other kinda, then Obafemi appears on the screen. Yeah. Third match, Lexis King taking on Javon Evans for the WWE NXT Heritage Cup Championship. What is this? Heritage Cup Championship? Who cares? You know what I mean? Who actually fucking cares about the NXT Heritage Cup Championship? Lexis King wins via count out. You know, you had a bunch of guys, Javon Evans, Femi Williams. Oh, Williams hits Javon. Oh no, what's going to happen next, guys? Oh no. That's it over for another day, another year. Wah, wah, wah. Anyway, we move on. Lexis King retains. Are you not entertained? Fourth match, Metaphor versus Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley. So, how do you like me now? What the hell is going on here, folks? I'm not really sure, to be honest. But yeah, we've got Gigi Dolan teaming up with Tatum Paxley. How long has this been a thing? Who knows? But why is Lash Legend and Dakota Jackson been like utterly jobbed out? You know what I mean? Like, why did they have that period where they're on the main roster now they're back in NXT? Like, I just don't think they know how to fucking book anybody. Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley win, which makes me just think that these two women, Dakota Jackson, Lash Legend, are getting buried, folks. We then had Tony D. He wants intel on Dark State. The Dawn has done stuff in the past. I need a player. Motor City Machine Guns, hype up, Hank and Tank. Wee bit more. We'll see you later down the line. It was Ed Ethan Page against Andrew Chase. Ethan Page picks up the win. The calling comes out. They stand over Saints. Just too many fucking jobbers out here, man. I mean, imagine them trying to tell you that Ricky Saints is going to amount to something, and that's what he's doing. Dark Face say we're not facing Tony D'Angelo. We don't fear the Dawn. Play it next week. Sean Spears will put his championship on the line against Ricky Saints. Trick Williams basically just walks out. He says, I don't give a shit about Dark State. I don't give a damn about Dark State. He doesn't care. He does not care. But you know what? Before we even get into the main event, right? Like, this was not a good show. But see, when you actually look at the structure of, like, NXT compared to, like, Raw recently or SmackDown, it's so much better. I'm not going to sit here and say it's the greatest thing ever, but see, when you actually watch them, it's like Raw is one clusterfuck to the next. See, with NXT, I feel like there's actual stuff like intertwining, you know, between the shows and things like that. With Raw and SmackDown, it is so brutal, man. Does that mean that Shawn Michaels is better than Triple H at booking? I don't really know, right? I mean, I'm not going to make that claim at the end of the day, but it is a bit of a tragic state of offence going on. Anyway, main event time for Fakir versus Fallon Henry. Fallon Henry loses to Stephanie Fakir via pinfall. We then hear, holla, if you hear me. It's not quite Big Papa Pump, but it is Big Woman that looks like a man, Grace. They have a face-to-face. Oh yeah, because it rhymes with Grace. There's a wee bit of a tug-of-war over the championship. Fakir holds both of them up. Ava Reigns in the back arguing with about 100 fucking women about who's going to get the next shot. Vic Joseph sounds like a goofball. It's the hardest division, women's division in the world. Who's next for the championships, guys? And that is your NXT. I'm absolutely falling asleep here. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. How about those apples? Till then, though. Peace.